Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for Monster Rancher episodes 21 to 23. I am annoyed to say that I wasn't able to get what I wanted to get done this week. I got, 3 episodes done yesterday. I wasn't able to get anything done much the past few days because my mom was busy helping me clean up my room. Getting everything out of here, out of that closet, out of this closet, moving things around. So, yeah, you can see that it looks a lot better than it did before. There's a little bit left to get out of here, obviously, but yeah. But for the most part, it's all out. Anyway, shoot. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Episode 21, they finally run into the big bad Galley, who's apparently one of the big bad four. Number 2, because Pixie was one of them, and Pixie's now on their side. Galley, Really? Why am I having to pick this up? Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. I was like, why am I having to pick up the dang phone? Because Mama's got a phone in there as well. Anyway, he manages to trick them, and I was thinking that, this is gonna be that it was gonna probably take a couple episodes to take him down because, I mean, the guy looked like he was strong, and as soon as he drained everybody's energy except Mochi's, I knew that they were gonna have a hard time with this, and it could possibly take, a couple episodes to, finish him off. However, I was wrong. Because Mochi somehow managed to not only, get out of there with his energy intact, and he somehow inspired the others, despite their weakened state, to somehow get energy. I don't know how that it was possible. Somebody let me know, please. And to get out of the hole and take out the enemies. And Mochi actually learned a new move, though it was kind of a given in the title, called the Mochi Cannon. And it was literally an energy beam that he fired out of his mouth, and it got rid of Galley to the point where he was now a lost disc. So now they are out, they're down 2 of the big bad 4. Episode 22, we find out that yes, Grey Wolf is actually, working for Moo. I'm assuming through either brainwash or torture or blackmail, like do this or we'll do the same thing to your brother. Could be a possibility that it's all 3, where they could have tried the torture, it didn't work, or they could have tried the blackmail, it could have possibly not worked, and or it could have worked along with the brainwashing for good measure. That's how I think could have happened. Anyway, Grey Wolf and their men find out that the anti-Moo people are in another forest, and he sends his men after them. I don't know if he knows that Tiger is among them. I don't know. I don't think he's given any indication that he knows that he's there. I don't know, but Tiger is not happy when he finds out that his brother is the one that is commanding the enemy. And he wants to, go see for himself. As he's trying to go head in that direction, the enemy that they had tied up, which looked like a freaking worm with a stinger, what am I saying? It kind of looks like a Venipede, the Pokemon, except it's black. That's what it kind of looks like. Anyway, it shoots a poison sting at Tiger, but Holly pushes him out of the way, and it got her instead. So now, apparently they need some certain berries in order to, cure the poisoning. And somehow, Tiger knows what they are, what they look like, what they smell like, and where they are. And you could argue that if he knows what they smell like, he could try and track their scent. But from what we can tell, he goes very, very, very far away from where the others are. So how could he be able to track it? Anyway, the others stay to protect Holly, while Genki goes with Tiger. They end up getting attacked by some of those worm thingies again, and Genki stays behind to take them on, while Tiger goes ahead and gets the berries. I actually said when he did that I'll be very surprised if you could take them on by yourself, Genki, because Genki is just human. He doesn't have powers like Tiger and the others. All he has is his punches and kicks and stuff. But yeah, he finds the berries, and sadly he got hit by one of the poison stings from the captain of the enemy. And thankfully he eats some of the berries, and is able to take him out. But now after realizing essentially that yes, Grey Wolf is his brother, but now his brother is his enemy for the time being. Until he can somehow snap his brother out of it, he has to consider him his enemy. So he grabs some of the berries, ends up meeting back up with Genki, who actually did take them out, but he didn't to the point where they got lost-disked. Carried him back because he kind of hurt his leg a little. And they end up giving the berries to Holly, and they end up taking out the rest of the enemies that attacked them. Episode 23. They end up in another... I don't know if it was the same forest or another part of the forest. No, it was a different one because this one was on a mountain. Anyway, they gotta pass over a mountain to get to where they gotta go, and they end up getting separated due to the enemy having monsters a part of them that resemble trees. So, yeah, they end up effectively separating them and capturing them, except for Mochi, again, who managed to somehow get away, and ended up falling into a tunnel that was made by another monster named Duckin. Duckin doesn't like that this guy found his way into his tunnels, because that could end up leading the enemy to him, and then he will have nowhere to go. Turns out that the rest of the wild monsters that lived on that mountain before Moo's men showed up, the rest of them ran away, and he wasn't able to get back with them. So he made tunnels and is now essentially effectively hiding. Mochi tries to tell him that, yeah, those people weren't really your friends if they were just going to abandon you like that. And Mochi tries to get his friends back. Thankfully, Duckin was able to help him out by letting him use the tunnels to try and draw the enemy away from the camp so that way he can go and get the others. And Duckin actually overcomes his cowardice for at least a brief moment and helps him fight against the enemies and does quite well, surprisingly. Or maybe those enemies were just weak, I don't know. But now they are heading back out again. I don't know what the future holds for them, but I will try and get some recorded tomorrow. I can't make any promises, though. Excuse me. Anyway, I will see you guys next time.